This is, I got a lot of mixed emotions about this one, but they're starting to work out. Here's Brian Kilmeade on Fox and Friends. And whoever the woman who reads headlines is not Ainsley Earhart, right? Is somebody different?
This is one of their like news sting readers. I would call her a news reader, not a like anchor or anything.
All right, check this out. This is people will understand in a moment why I have such mixed emotions about this.
No one is above the law in Tampa, not even the city's new star quarterback.
I always tell people, I'm not one to gossip, so you didn't hear this from me. A lot of our park staff, they patrol around just to make sure that their people aren't in there with contact sports and things. And saw an individual working out in one of our downtown parks, and she went over to tell him that it was closed and it was Tom Brady. He has been cited.
Staff throwing Tom Brady out of the park that is closed over the coronavirus outbreak. Tom Brady joined the Tampa Bay Buccaneers this offseason after 20 years with the Patriots. So there you have it. Not even star power can allow you to work out there by himself. Mm-hmm.
It makes no sense.
Not exactly the welcome wagon that he was imagining.
Yes, to both of you. Right.
What an embarrassment.
Yeah. These guys are outraged. First of all, Tom Brady looks like hell. I don't know what's going on with him. He looks like he shaved his whole body. But they don't seem to understand the dynamic that if Tom Brady is working out there alone, other people are going to go, well, if he's working out, why can't I work out? And then all of a sudden,
Tom Brady on top of it.
Right. If you're Tom Brady, you should be allowed to work out there. I got news for you. I don't anticipate there being football this fall, but maybe there will be. But
it's going to save Brady a lot of embarrassment, I think.
The thing they get outraged by is really fascinating to me. This is all
right. He's an American.
It's all part and parcel of them trying to make this whole thing sound like it's completely overblown. Well, then why don't they go into the studios?
Yeah, exactly.
Go into the studios, guys.
Well,
get together.
Having a vision of Colin Kaepernick saying something about Brady shouldn't have gone into the park and that igniting a whole new chapter of the coronavirus panic.
So I actually have it's reached crazy levels, but I'm surprised no one's actually, even just to prove a point, sued any of the even low-hanging fruit media like Ben Shapiro for misleading information.
Well, I think people have definitely sued Fox. There's been
for COVID related reasons.
My understanding is there's a couple of places that have done that. A couple of entities. I don't know about the other places, but I think like you could, it's hard. It's much harder to get data, I would imagine, as to who's watching, where. But if you establish a dynamic, like if someone takes that study and expands on that study and can show that Sean Hannity, his actions in diminishing, like I don't know if this case is, but hypothetically, and I am not an attorney, but I have hung around with a lot of these tort lawyers, but I think that what you could do, seems to me, is if you could show that there is a correlation between Hannity's viewership and a rise in COVID deaths, and you can show that Hannity could have or should have known that what he was saying was dangerous. I imagine if you are a municipality, and I don't think this is obviously going to happen because it's happening in popular areas, but if you're a municipality that had to pay for the extra illness that occurred there, you may have an action.
Well, it could be something like an individual saying, I took my advice from Sean Hannity and he had doctors on, like Dr. Oz and, Dr. Phil, who told me it was okay and that my kids, were going to be fine or whatever the excuse was. Or you could have some like idiot town, clerk or mayor, whoever's making the decisions in a municipality who watches only Sean Hannity, who gets pushback from his community and has to defend himself in some way and say, well, this is the advice I took from, our media.
It's the only thing I can imagine that would in any way sort of like help Hannity in that situation would be the lack of maybe statutory obligations for what he's doing, that he's actually doing anything except for shilling, some product or something. I have no idea, but it'd be an interesting conversation to have with somebody.
We got a tweet already, by the way. Just someone sent it. Undead Noir sent us the Fox News lawsuit for calling COVID a hoax with Sean Hannity. So,
calling from a 720 area code.